Hey, bro, don't forget, it ain't the first 48, bro. It's 60 minutes, bro.
We heard a whole lot of lip service, but hey, anybody can do that. But between them lines,
come with the king, best not miss. Even the score now, we need to score now. Back on that wall, when you hear that call, you know it's going down. We play from beginning to ending, you know how we finish. Turn at the bank, gotta handle our business. We need the ball, so it's time to go get it. Play with your heart when you hit, make like, who you with? You know I'm with. You come to the bank and get out of line, we sending a blitz. Say who you with? You know I'm with. That purple and black, and when we attack, you know what it is.
You're now locked in Zone 32.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Zone 32 podcast. We got a full crew in store tonight. My name is Jake. His name is Drew. His name is Will. His name is Trippy. His name is Grant, the OG. Say what's up to the people.
You didn't even tell people what episode number it was. You count down
episode
from
108.
5. You hold your
I ain't counting down from 6.
No, but you hold your hand up like, yeah, I know how to count down from 5, asshole. Like, you can just say the numbers.
Hey, first off, fuck you.
Nobody hears that. Nobody hears that.
Say what's up to the people. I want you to say, oh, fuck you. So,
yeah, that's fine. There you go. Yeah, that's right. See the populace in the building. The man of the people, Mr. Trippy, will say what's up to y'all. But Drew,
I don't know if I'm the man of the people.
He got bald hair on his face, so he ain't gonna do that.
Trippy's public enemy number 1 right now because he doesn't
yeah. You know why?
I'm gonna stick with the Yuri method here. I'm not gonna call him by name anymore. Just number 7 until he's gone. He's just number 7. Doesn't have a name. Has no name.
So here's a proposal that I recommended before we even started recording. We trade Rashad Bateman to the Las Vegas Raiders. At that point, he can grow his hair out. He can straighten it. He can turn it into a swoop. He can wear black clothes, maybe a little bit of pink on there, and a Census Fail shirt. And then he can spend his time at Coachella and When We Were Young Fest. Because anyone who paints something else black is a fucking emo kid. And I feel like it was popular in the mid-2000s.
I feel like we've done this topic to death, and the internet has been 10 times worse than us. I want to put this in a nice little bow for everybody and see if everybody's on board with me here. Because we do talk a lot of shit about the nail painting, douchebag number 7. I don't want him on the team because I hate his fucking attitude, and he has completely failed as a number 1 pick. Bust, whatever word you want to use to describe that. He has not lived up to his draft stock. There is not a single human being on the face of the earth that can look you dead in the face and argue that and say that you're wrong, because he just simply has not. If we can get rid of him, and you can bring something that is going to be an upgrade to the wide receiver room, you make that trade 10 times out of 10. If the only thing you can get for him is, like a 7th round pick, and you're just going to be replacing trash with more trash, then, I guess at this point, like, you can ride it out and see if you get a better comp pick. Under no circumstances do I want to pick up his 5th-year option, and under no circumstances do I want to extend him past this year. If he is on the roster this year, it's because we couldn't get anything better to replace him. I think we're all on board with that, right? Am I off base with that?
Well, I hope to God we
get
somebody better than him to replace him.
I mean,
right,
yeah, I guess it's, to me, I don't like him being around because I feel like his vibe is bad for team morale, personally.
Man, he hanging around James Prochet, man. That should give you every fucking idea that you expect, like trash.
There was arguments early in the week that he wanted to be here and he's never requested a trade. I don't know if he's ever, officially requested a trade. I don't know him personally. I can tell you that a lot of different people have told me essentially the same thing, that he has not wanted to be here for 2 years. The way he acts, the way he carries himself, it's very clear that he does not want to be here. He holds some kind of resentment to the team on how he's used. He kind of has that Jalen Dobbins syndrome where he blames everybody else for his own shortcomings. And Ravens have done some stuff wrong with him. That's fair. If you want to blame the training staff early on and say that, that was part of his issue coming back from injury, we had a well-documented problem with that. Fine, I can live with that. If he feels he's better suited to play inside and he's getting the majority of his snaps outside, and he feels like he can, be more of a problem playing inside and get open more, and that's a conversation that he approached respectfully or intelligently with the coaching staff, fine, I can live with that he's saying he's being used wrong. At some point, he needs to catch the fucking ball. You can be open and get all the fucking separation you want, but if you don't catch the ball when it's thrown to you, they're not going to keep throwing the ball your way. And so, like, that's on him. And it's the same thing as, Ja'Kalen Dobbins thought he was owed all this shit when he did nothing to earn it. And I would say that Rashad Bateman's even fucking crazier for thinking that he's owed stuff. And like Will said, he is probably bad for the vibes. Like, I really can't, argue against that. Like, he's not – there's something off about him. And, like, this is the perfect time for a clean break. And I would hope that we are endlessly calling San Francisco and endlessly calling Denver, and we end up with Ayuk or Sutton for him. And just, clean our hands and move on.
Keep talking about that man was going through problems and shit. Did Torrey Smith lose his brother early, like on a Monday morning, and he still went out and played? Come on,
like
man.
it was the day before the game, I think.
It was the day before a game.
Yeah.
I believe I'm pretty sure it was the day before that Patriots game.
Yeah,
was
it a Sunday night or a Monday night or something?
It was a Sunday nighter.
The personal shit to me, like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I don't have normal human emotions. I'm not going to sit here and say, like, suck it up and deal with your personal problems. Like, whatever, you got personal problems. Everybody's got personal problems.
Sorry, I just realized something. Max is putting our episodes on YouTube, and I just did a fist pump in the middle of us talking about personal problems. I'm watching the Orioles on another screen, and Grayson just got his 5th strikeout, so it hit a leg on one of my parlays. So I'm not rooting on anybody's brother dying. I just want to make that clear. Thank you.
Orioles are down like 18-0, I think. But,
7-0, but
7-0, close game.
Well,
real close.
Listen, there's still money to be won. So anyway,
no, but in all honesty, whatever personal struggles he's going through, like, I'm not going to sit here and fucking trash the guy for him. Everybody's got shit going on. Like, at the end of the day, do your fucking job. That's really, I watch the Ravens because I like watching football. I like the Ravens football team. I don't know most of these people personally. I don't know any of them personally. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, my personal life's different than yours and you got to deal with this. So just fuck off. And when you're in between the lines, play football. That's all I care about. Well, what are you doing on the field for me? Rashad Bateman doesn't do it for me on the field. It's that simple. I'm not going to trash him for being upset because he's got personal things going on in his life. Fine. Who the fuck cares, though? And the reality is that we drafted him in the first round to be a wide receiver 1, and he is not that. And anybody who argues opposite of that is just fucking flat out wrong. And it really comes down to, do you want to gamble and see if he lives up to that wide receiver 1 potential in year 4, or do you want to go a different direction? And I'm picking the other direction personally. That's me. Yeah, I don't want him here anymore. I want Brandon Ayuk. I want Cortland Sutton. I want, if there's some fucking mystery wide receiver that's available that we don't know about, go get him. And then it's a clean break for everybody. Rashad can go be happy somewhere else, and we can get a wide receiver that we want.
Yep,
totally. Seattle out of Ja'Kalen Metcalf.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's to me. Okay,
Whatever, yeah.
There's a couple of, like, when you talk about moving on from Bateman, it's a mutual thing too. So we all agree Bateman, talent wise, it hasn't worked out. He does have talent. He's got
something. Yeah, he's got something. That's why he got drafted in the first round.
I said this earlier on Twitter. I wanted him, and Drew did too. Yeah. Coach G over there didn't want him, and we all know that.
Grant was the biggest Rashad supporter coming out.
Yeah, you're nuts. I wanted no parts of him. I thought he was talented, but I didn't get what everybody else saw.
No, and to be fair, for both sides of this, I sound like Donald Trump right now. Good people on both sides. But
can we be honest, since you brought up Trump, of whose fault this is? There's one human being who sold all of fucking Chibs.
Yep.
Fucking another Florida resident with orange hair and, fucking everything up. Without Chibs, nobody would have wanted Rashad Bateman. Maybe we wouldn't have picked Rashad Bateman and we wouldn't be stuck in this fucking
shit. Yeah. So
fuck you,
to be fair, Coach G over there, he was right all along. The person who was the most right all along is Shane Ravens fan. That motherfucker had Bateman nailed all along. Man, he was so right. But I want to just be clear about this. I wanted Bateman before he was drafted. He got drafted. I was excited. I defended him through year 1 and year 2. I had a public fight with, I think, RG3, back and forth with RG3 on the timeline about how
that's not fair, because you would have fought RG3 about anything on the offseason.
I'm just saying I called Bateman a wide receiver 1 after his start in year 2 because he was playing so well to start year 2 and then he got hurt. But so for people to say that I've been anti Bateman is bullshit. I was very, very pro Bateman. Okay. But I'm fair. And Bateman just never lived up to what he should be. And not only did he not live up to it, but he didn't put in the time and work and effort that a person who was drafted where he was drafted, the expectations that were placed on him, and then the opportunities that were afforded to him. Like, he was given the opportunity to be wide receiver 1. He was given the opportunity, like, we didn't have to go get Odell Beckham Jr. We didn't have to do that. That was Bateman's job. He could have had that. We didn't have to go and spend $15 million on Odell. The reason Lamar wanted Odell is because Bateman just wasn't that guy.
We gave him the keys to a Lambo and he drove the speed limit in the right lane.
Right. Exactly. So now where I'm at with this guy is, and the absolute nail in the coffin. Like, I was already very anti Bateman because of the way he's acted, but the absolute nail in the coffin was OTAs came around. The first guy we see show up is Lamar Jackson, guy who's getting paid $260 million. The next guy we see show up is Derrick Henry, who has absolutely nothing to prove to anyone. He doesn't have to show up to OTAs in April, but he did. And the next guys we see show up are Zay Flowers, Isaiah Likely.
Nelson Aguilar was there too.
Yeah, Aguilar. Yeah, I mean, like we like. What do you? And then meanwhile, Bateman's posting highlight clips of himself in fucking Arizona working out with a coach, like his own personal coach. While
I would assume that was strategic.
His entire team is at the facility working out together, and he is posting clips of himself. What the fuck, dude? This is you have less than you have 2 weeks until your 5th-year option deadline is up, and you're posting clips of yourself in Arizona while your team is in Baltimore at the team facility. So
correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't a certain other first-round pick who we ended up trading for a first-round pick do something similar?
Yeah.
So people again want to talk about, like, you know, how do you know Rashad doesn't want to be here? He's telling you himself he doesn't want to be here.
Yeah. No, I agree. So, it's just like, I don't know. It's.
I'm very happy.
I'm done with him. And no matter what happens, I don't care if we trade him for.
We left something out too. What about when Marlon said they moved his locker?
They moved his locker. Man. Yeah. All the moving and shaking. Now, Trippy, so hey, me and Trippy happen to know where his locker is now.
Not in the locker room, or
no, it is in the locker room. We know exactly where it is, right, Trip?
Unless it's next to Lamar's, I'm not interested in where it is.
No, we know where it is.
And it's beside somebody. It's beside somebody that I'd rather take his spot.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
So did they group them by position now? Is that
yes, that is correct. Yeah.
And they're probably in number order, so he's probably like between Zay and Nelson. Am I on the
pretty much nailed it? Yeah, it's very cool.
Near Zay.
Well, yeah, he's not near Zay. He's pretty close to he's next to Nelly though. So
I also, again, Marlon puts anything on social media, I don't trust it for a fucking second. That guy's just looking for a rise. He's a troll.
But I mean, also it's not unusual. I don't think at the beginning of a season like this, before they draft rookies and everything, to reset the lockers like that, because they're probably going to reshuffle everything once the rookies get drafted. But
or I mean, we could start some waves here and say that, you know, the people who used to be next to requested he be moved because he had bad vibes. So
yeah. But my big thing is this: I don't give a fuck if he's part of a trade to get another wide receiver, or if we trade him for a fucking a mop. I don't give a fuck what we do with him. I want him gone. I don't give a shit what we do with him. I don't like his vibes. Like, this team, to me, we got a lot of guys who are on the same page, and I don't like having somebody like him who, to me, just gives off these waves, these vibes that They're very selfish. They're very
I'm okay with
they're not in sync.
Like he don't give a fuck.
They're not in sync with the team.
Just to play devil's advocate here, the selfish vibes in a contract year might be okay.
No,
and I'm just saying that if there is a year that maybe he can put more together than he has in the past, it's the contract year. And if it comes down to conditional 7th or we ride it out for a year, I'm okay with riding it out for a year. I don't like the guy. He's going to be on the Ravens, so I would live with him being here and wish for his success if it helps the team. But end of the day, I'm like done with him. I'm not going to, I don't have his back.
Is he on
the team?
I think it wouldn't shock me if he ends up being here. If we see a lot of camera shots of him standing on the sideline with a sad face with like one of those like cape jackets on, watching everything happening. He's like the 6th wide receiver. He's like buried and not being used.
No, because that hurts the comp pick formula.
I just
so comp pick formula is the AAV of the next contract you get and the percentage of snaps played on your side of the ball.
I mean, I get all that. Listen, I get all that, but at the same time, if your quarterback doesn't trust you and you put that guy on the field, he's just a fucking waste of space.
Yeah, but EDC loves comp picks more than probably, a lot of things in this world. So I wouldn't be shocked.
But you know what he loves more than comp picks? Production.
Winning. Yeah, but I mean, if you're going to throw him out there and not throw him the ball, like he could be a decoy, that's fine.
Yeah, but what he would love more than that is to sign a guy or draft a guy and put him out there and get way more production out of that guy than he pays him.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I'm just saying, if he's around, like, whatever, I don't, like, wish any, I don't want him to, like, go out and drop passes because I still want the Ravens to win games. But
No. That's what I want. Yeah. Not what I'm saying. I want him to sit on the bench.
Yeah, I just want to win football games at that point. So if he's here, whatever.
Exactly. If he's here, I want him to sit on the bench because I want to win games because I don't think he contributes at all. I don't think he really adds anything. I think everything he does, Nelly does better. I think if we draft someone like Xavier Legette is, 1 million times better than Bateman. I think he is an alpha and Bateman is a fucking 0.
So do I hold Will accountable for past takes or do I let that slide because I kind of agree with it? I don't know. I'm going to leave this up to the panel. Because last week I was told that J.J. McCarthy has played less snaps than Stetson Bennett in the NFL, so therefore he can't be better than
No, I'm just saying as a human being, Xavier Legette is a fucking like a wild beast animal who will fucking like kill or be killed, and Rashad Bateman, when faced with those same circumstances, would like curl up in a ball on the ground and be fucking murdered.
No, I mean, that's fair. I think we are mostly on the same page here. You have a much more deeper-seated hatred for Bateman than me, whereas I'm just kind of like I'm over it. Like
I just feel like he's betrayed me because I was so much on his side. He's betrayed me.
Yeah, I've just given up on caring. Like he doesn't care, so why do I care? You know what I mean?
I'm just such a loyal guy, and I really feel betrayed by him.
And you know what, hey Drew, maybe that's how I'm starting to feel. Like they call you super fan, you take out for the players and shit, and then they just basically stab you on your back. You feel me? You ride for them, and then they get mad.
You spent a whole season on this podcast telling Will and I to, fuck off and leave your boy alone, and that he was going to come around and he was going to score a touchdown here and there. And then he blocked you because you asked how people thought of him. So he has personally betrayed you. That's fair.
And it's funny because if I came on here and be like, yeah, Bateman going to score this week, y'all was laughing at me.
We did. There's plenty of clips of it of you'd be like, Rashad anytime touchdown, and we'd fucking laugh at you. I mean, you had his night. Yeah, you had his fucking back, and none of us did. And all of a sudden, he takes it out on you. Fucking wild move on his part.
It's cool, though. I want his ass up out of here.
So actually, speaking of wild moves, I think I got a nice transition to our next one. Anybody see that Deshaun Watson has joined ISIS recently?
Yo,
yeah. He's part of a sex trafficking ring now.
So he's not hacked, right? That's real?
No, that's real. Actually, you haven't seen it because
no. I've never tweeted the guy in my life, and he fucking blocked me. I mean, I'm sure I've tweeted horrible things about him, and he probably named searches.
But you haven't seen it because you've been on your phone since I saw this. But there's like there's an account, and it's like a real account called NFL Arab. I guess it's like the Arabian.
Is this
NFL account.
Is this like a Dove Kleiman deep fake going on here? Like, are we sure this is real?
No. So Gab insists it is real. It is. It's Deshaun Watson dressed in like traditional Arab garb. Okay.
Well, so we said this before.
It's like 7 videos of him dressed in this attire, with like Saudi Arabian princes and shit.
This is horrific to joke about, but like that culture feels the same way about women that Deshaun Watson does. So
absolutely,
like, I can see him being there.
Yeah, no fucking shit. He took a goddamn vacation to Saudi Arabia.
I mean, if there's like a live golf equivalent of the NFL, Deshaun Watson would be face of that 100%.
Yeah, no shit. Like, hey, buddy, you could have gone to like the UAE or something if you wanted to go see the Middle East. You know, like go to fucking what's it called? What's that place called where they have that tall building?
I have no idea.
What is that place called? Dubai. Go to Dubai.
Oh yeah, I mean, you just said tall building. Like that's the most.
It's the tallest building in the world. I'm pretty sure.
Go to that place with the sand. Like that would be your next.
No. The place. It's got the tallest building. It's the tallest building in the world. Oh, shit. The Orioles are going, man. Orioles are coming back.
What was it? 7-1.
No, it's 7-3 now.
Wow.
They got a lot of coming back to do.
It's the 5th inning. They got plenty of time.
What hours left? Jackson Holiday have any hits yet?
Racing with the 7Ks. Oh, excuse me.
7 Ks and 7 earned runs. 7 Ks and 7 earned runs.
6 Ks.
6 Ks and 7 earned runs.
Jackson Holiday got a hit.
Hey. Hold up.
Wow. That's breaking news. I'm surprised Will didn't interrupt the podcast for that. That's a rare occurrence.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Holiday got a hit and a run.
You're going to regret that because it doesn't happen too often, missing that.
Turn it around.
Clip.
See, Holiday, Jackson coming along. That's a player where so you be like, you know what? Even if shit go bad, next year is gonna be his year.
Yeah, until he's 28, and then you're like, oh, this guy sucks ass. Let's trade him.
He's 20 years old.
Yeah, and in 8 years when he sucks ass, you guys are gonna be whining about him. That's how Orioles fans work. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I mean, we have Deshaun ISIS now, which is a pretty wild development. Kind of
it's wild, but also predictable, right? I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
So I think he sees
the Browns can sell him to Saudi Arabia.
He has. I think maybe the Browns sent him on this little pilgrimage because the Browns, I think, are looking for ways out of this contract.
If he gets locked up overseas, it's tough to get out of jail over there.
Well, I think it's more this. The Brown, he has a gigantic cap hit this year, and they have made no attempt to restructure it because the more they restructure it, the longer they're stuck with him. So they're trying to keep his gigantic, disgusting cap hits intact now, so that as time goes on, they can get out of this contract with dead cap hits they can stomach. Because I think right now, if they were to try and cut him, the dead cap hit would be like $128 million, something like insane like that.
It'd be the single largest dead cap hit in NFL history, surpassing Russell Wilson almost twice.
Right, exactly. So I think if they wait until I think if they get to 3 years down the line, then they're in the range of a manageable dead cap hit of something in the 20s.
Has Andrew Berry paid somebody to go slip a weed pen in Deshaun Watson's luggage?
Right. Or maybe they're sending him over there so that the NFL Middle East or some offshoot thing. It's Deshaun Watson is the face of that new entity. Who knows?
Yeah. And then they're just oh shit, he's stuck in the Middle East. We can't pay him this.
And the NFL is oh, okay, well, we'll let you void the contract, and we're gonna take that. We're gonna wipe all that dead money off your salary cap, so that you can gift that player to this new league.
I mean, if anybody's in bed with ISIS, it's Roger Goodell, so it makes sense that he could deal with them.
Exactly. So I don't know. Maybe Zone 32 has kind of cracked the case here, but
I'm still thinking they're trying to get him arrested. That's my thought process.
It's one of the two things. It's one or the other, but there is no he's talking about oh, I went on vacation to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Americans go on fucking vacation to Saudi Arabia so frequently, right? It's like a hostile state. It's not a great place to go.
I mean, they financed 9/11.
Yeah,
probably gonna get killed for saying
they
that.
killed 3,000 Americans. Remember that?
Yeah. I mean, people don't forget, but
There's
I don't
literally
know.
the slogan of 9/11 is never forget. Yeah, we didn't forget that.
I didn't forget the redacted pages out of the 9/11 Commission report, but this is not loose change. This is Zone 32, so we should probably get back on topic here. But
yeah, Coach G is not wearing his tinfoil glasses today.
Steel beam, boys. Jet fuel don't melt steel beams.
I should have had the tinfoil.
Yeah, I mean, you could have had like an Alex Jones speech prepared. You know,
it's fine.
Going from one horrific human being to another, we have the top 10 of the O.J. Simpson memorial list. So
that's right. It's time to finish it. Grant has the top 10 of the 32 O.J. Simpson 32 big black cock list, 1 through 10. So Grant,
we're gonna get banned on YouTube for saying cock.
Take it away. No, of course not. What are you kidding? Are you kidding me? They get banned on YouTube for saying that.
This big ballers class here.
Big board class.
So big board class. So 10. So yeah, we already covered everything else. We're going 10 through 1 today. So 10. I got Jaden Daniels, quarterback, LSU. Explosive athlete, throws the ball well down the field at intermediate routes, but he doesn't protect himself. If you watch his film and stuff, man, he scrambles, he's fast, he runs well, but man, does he take some shots. And he runs straight up. He doesn't protect his body, doesn't get down, doesn't get out of bounds, and he takes some pretty heavy shots. I think it was against who'd they put? It might have been Georgia, Alabama. He tried to jump through the middle and got smacked right in the chest.
Like a Tyler Huntley?
I mean, worse. But he's very talented. So, like, the ceiling's there. So, in a class of where, there's an urgency for some teams to go quarterback, that's why he's essentially projected in the top 3 right now. But I think it's just so many teams reach on quarterbacks now that it's hard to value a quarterback or see what a quarterback's actual value is, because so many teams overvalue them and they pretty much mortgage their future on everything. So he's number 10.
I'm gonna mark this as a protested pick, and we can get into why it's a protested pick later. But yeah, exactly why before you even get to that point. So
I know because somebody's not ranked.
No, well, not even that, but it's who you're putting ahead of Jaden Daniels is who I'm gonna, pair this protest with. So.
I know. Oh shit! Oh man!
I knew that was coming.
I'm protesting Jaden Daniels being at 10 because he should be higher. And I will tell you the exact spot when Grant gets to the point where I want to switch him. So
no,
continue.
It's not gonna happen. But it's a 9. I got Troy Fontana inside. Well, I have interior offensive lineman. He's a bulldog. He's got a weird build. Like, people are projecting him as like a tackle, but I think he would be a Pro Bowl left guard. He does a lot of things.
This is the guy from Washington, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's a mauler. He can play tackle, but I think in the NFL he's best suited as a guard, just his build. He's got a lot of good quickness to him, a lot of power. He's a tough guy he's one of those guys that's gonna annoy you. Like, I could see him, like I said, essentially a Pro Bowler within his first NFL.
It would be weird to me to see him play tackle. I think he just
I'm gonna protest this.
Body type would be strange to see him play tackle.
So Grant for wide receivers is all about don't get caught up in the prototypical build of a guy. Like, wherever Tony Fontenot plays on the line, I'm good with it. He's just got that killer instinct, whatever, mauler instinct, and if he fits in at right tackle for you, left tackle, fucking any of the guard positions, fine. Just let the guy play.
I get it. I get that. It's just
doesn't fit the mold of a tackle.
What I'm used to seeing, I would be shocked to see him play it. Now, if he ends up playing there and does well, I would not be surprised. It's just what I'm used to seeing. He doesn't fit it. So
he's a guy that I'm throwing out the mold stereotype, whatever you want to call for a position size.
I think he'll be a fucking killer inside.
Yeah.
So my thing is, and like Drew said, like, I'm one of those people that's like, I don't care about size essentially, but with him, it's his structural strength and what he does well is why I think he translates to a guard. Is he a little bit shorter or maybe undersized for a tackle? Yeah, probably. But if you can stop the guy in front of you, then what does it matter? But I just think for his specific skill set and what his athleticism allows him to do at his size and his build, he's more inclined to be a guard.
Jackson Howard just turned 2 to end an inning, so fuck you, Drew.
I never said anything about his defense. Is his lack of ability to hit that's concerning. So,
all right.
Well, he's got a hit and scored a run, so suck a dick.
Number 8, we're talking football here right now. Number 8, Drake May, quarterback.
Okay, so this is my protest. I'm gonna put Jaden Daniels at 8, and
I strongly disagree with this too, because Jaden Daniels is way better than Drake May.
No chance.
Yes.
I've watched every single snap that he's taken.
He's the Heisman Trophy winner. He's definitely better than Drake May.
I've watched.
Grant, if you've watched every single snap that Drake May has taken,
I'm talking about his translation to the NFL. That's what players' rankings are. Is
poor footwork, poor decision making. You know,
you're reading Mel Kiper or a draft report. I've watched every single snap he's taken. He makes off-platform throws. His accuracy is insane. He throws down the field accuracy. He improvises on plays. He's had a bunch of crazy, insane touchdown plays, like last year where he switched hands and threw it left-handed and ends in for a touchdown. Like he's a guy that's a playmaker. And if he ends up in Minnesota, that's going to be the best place for him. Like he's going to completely light it up with Justin Jefferson. But his biggest thing that's going to translate the most is his accuracy. People can say what they want about him as far as he doesn't show up in the big moment or whatever, but you got to remember he's playing at North Carolina. Like, it's a growing program.
If he was that good, he would have hit the transfer portal and went to a school that mattered. He's not that good.
He's loyal.
Not that guy. Just not that guy.
Give me a loyal leader. Do I think he came out a year early? Yeah, I do. I think he should have stayed one more year for his redshirt junior year. But I mean, he's ready. But I think
he's not ready. That's the problem.
I think he could have grown even more. He's a lot of Josh Allen vibes, but more accurate. He doesn't have the arm, but he's essentially a lot more accurate. Which isn't really saying much, to be honest. But
Josh Allen wasn't good until they paired him with an all-pro wide receiver. So basically what you're saying is that Drake May needs to sit for a year, learn how to play in the NFL, and then be paired with an all-pro wide receiver to do anything in the NFL.
He'll have He'll have one of the better rookie seasons.
I promise you that J.J. McCarthy and Jaden Daniels will be better than him their rookie years. I promise you that.
All right, well, we'll revert back to this.
And probably Michael Penix, too, because I'm assuming Michael Penix is going to go later to a better situation. But
again, we'll review this, at the end of the season.
I might even take Bo Nix over him.
You're drunk.
In year one. Oh, in year one, not overall.
Anyways, number 7, I have Latu, the edge from UCLA. He's my number 1 edge in the class. This is kind of a weaker defensive class, essentially. I mean, corners I think are pretty deep, but there's no top 10 corner this year. But
injuries concern you with him or no?
Huh?
Does his injury history concern you?
No. I mean,
no.
I like what I watched him do this year is just he's so high IQ too. Like, he does a lot of things. He can impact a game kind of how JJ Watt does for Pittsburgh, to where he'll drop in coverage and pick a pass off. He'll, exceed on the edge as a speed rusher. He'll kick inside on a stunt. Like, he's strong, he's athletic, he's got explosiveness. Like, he checks all the boxes for a pass rusher. I think personally that he's head and shoulders above, Jared Verse and Dallas Turner. And that's just for what I think he's capable of being. Not saying that they're bad players. They're obviously very good players, and I like them a lot. But I think Latu he's a game changer. And like I said, his high IQ is something that is very underrated when finding an edge rusher that you want to build your defense around.
That's no protest on that one. He's very good. I just his medical red flags are, give me a second thought on him.
Let him fall. Let him fall.
I don't think he's getting. I don't think he gets past 16. I do not think Latu gets past 16.
No, I mean, it just makes too much sense too if he's there. Yeah. Number 6, I got Rome Odunze. Wide receiver, Washington. He's a complete wide receiver. He's an alpha guy. He's 6'3". You watch him play and you wouldn't think he's 6'3" the way he moves. Elite hands, route runner. I mean, he's a total package. I think he's another one that I think he's going to be good wherever he goes, but he could make an immediate impact in the right situation.
There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk about him going to Chicago with Caleb Williams and fitting him with DJ Moore and what's his name?
Keenan Allen.
And
I mean, it would be good.
And Cole Kmet. I mean, what a fucking crazy
what situation
skill position group that would be.
I can't think of a situation he would go to that would be bad for him. So
no. But
Grant said that he,
But that would be a great. Okay, never mind for him. For Caleb Williams, that would be an insane situation.
Well, don't sleep on. I think that if Atlanta stays at 8, I think that's where he goes.
Right, because Chicago's got 9. So
yeah,
if he slips past Atlanta and Chicago gets him, Chicago is going to be fucking loaded.
So are we functioning under the idea that the Cardinals take Harrison Jr. at 4, the Giants take Neighbors at 6, and then it would be, I don't know, someone 7, 8, 9 is where you're going to see a Dunze go?
Yeah. But I think, it really depends. There could be some shit that shakes up the top 5 big time, and I wouldn't.
Titans could be an interesting team to potentially trade down and shake shit up.
And I also don't think, I don't think it's out of the question for the Giants to take a quarterback so he could fall.
Definitely not.
So
Giants are interested in a quarterback, and I would say, keep an eye on the Bears with Fashanu because Caleb Williams and him have that connection back from high school.
Yeah.
And they need a tackle.
You just spend that pick on your quote unquote future quarterback. So
right.
Yeah.
And they have a connection, and he is, as far as I'm concerned, Alt is the guy, but once you get past Alt, he's probably the second best tackle in the like pure tackle in the draft.
I like Fuaga, but he's definitely up there.
He's up there. So and Caleb Williams, if he has any say in it, is gonna want his guy. So
yeah. Well, that leads me to my next guy, number 5. I have Caleb Williams. I'm not nearly as high on him as everybody else. I think he's the clear-cut best quarterback in the draft.
Mentally weak.
He's got great confidence, but a lot of the things that people praise him for and a lot of the throws he makes, you got to remember the supporting cast he had around him for one. And I know that's not like his fault, and that's a benefit to him. But a lot of the off-platform throws that he makes, he's not going to be able to do in the NFL. The throwing across the body
sounds a lot like Drake May.
You're nuts. Drake May is much more accurate.
So Drake May can make those throws, but Caleb Williams can't.
He doesn't. Drake May doesn't throw back across the field.
All right, so let me give you guys a first-person account. I watched this guy play, and you can look it up. Type in the best high school football game ever played on YouTube. Caleb Williams 2018 game, WCAC championship game against DeMatha will pop up. They were down 21 points with, I think, 2 minutes and 21 seconds or something like that. It's like less than 3 minutes to go. It was a crazy fucking game. And a lot of it was, obviously with football, weird shit happens, but he was a sophomore at the time. And when I watched him play that game, I was like, this guy is going to be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft in a few years. That doesn't mean he's going to be the greatest NFL player of all time, but I knew he was going to be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft when I watched him play that game. He reminds me a lot of Justin Fields.
He's a taller Kyler Murray.
Well, that's kind of what Justin Fields is too. So
yeah.
He reminds
I just don't. I think he's a good quarterback. Like I said, he's the top.
The crying on the sidelines to his mom.
There's a
lot of red flags. There's a lot of
those are things I didn't see in 2018, obviously. But from what I see, as far just all the red flags aside, just from what I saw watching him play in person on the field, and this is in 2018. This is before a lot of his development. What I saw from just a raw talent standpoint, this is a guy who moves well, big arm, huge arm.
Oh, he's got a cannon.
Yeah.
Nobody ever said that.
Huge arm.
He's not. I don't think he's as accurate as people are portraying him to be.
Really good vision, but also he will make decisions that are questionable. So he will throw across the body, throw across the field, throw downfield, and maybe trust his receivers too much at times. But again, if he ends up in a position where he has Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, and maybe Adunze, then maybe he can trust them. I don't know. But he's a guy, I think, who, putting the red flags aside that we all know exist, and who knows if those factor into how he plays or not. But he could be really, really good as a pro.
He could be, but I
don't think he's the generational guy that they're saying he is. And if I'm
quarterback that had that?
I keep Justin Fields and I trade back the first overall pick and stack and build.
His closest comp to me, and I've said this since he was a redshirt freshman, basically. Since he left high school early, went to Oklahoma, and was behind Spencer Rattler. I said,
and he cried about that, and I don't like that. Like he said yesterday on a podcast that one of the big reasons he transferred, he was mad that he didn't start right away over Rattler. Rattler was just pretty sure he was Offensive Player of the Year. And the conference.
That video of him sobbing into his mother's chest is the worst visual I have ever seen in my entire life.
Like Drew, I think, watches that video every night before he goes to bed.
Anytime I see somebody say
pissed about it.
Caleb Williams is a generational talent, I just remember him sobbing into his mom's chest and her covering his face with a sheet of paper.
Well,
it is the worst.
And then the dress picture really put it over the top for you.
That was kind of funny, actually, to be honest. Yeah. But if he shows up on the draft stage wearing a dress, I might have more respect for him.
Yeah. Well, then he did troll. He did troll and said like something about like him and his girl's dress at the draft is gonna like.
Yeah, he took that idea from me because I posted the Young Thug album cover.
Yeah. So, but I've been saying since he went to Oklahoma, to me, his closest comp is Justin Fields. Now, you think about that and the way Justin Fields has played in the NFL, and it's not a great, okay.
Who are our last three can't miss generational quarterbacks? I can think of three off the top of my head.
I would never say that he's a can't miss. All I'm saying
but the world has anointed him one.
Right. I'm not anointing him. All I'm saying is, to me, the closest comp talent-wise is Justin Fields. I still feel like Justin Fields is a guy who, you get him in the right hands, he has a very high ceiling, and I think Caleb Williams has that same ceiling, but I think Caleb Williams is actually further along than Justin Fields is. Justin Fields, I think, relies too much on running. He's like a run-first guy. And
so my point, our last three generational guys were Andrew Luck, Trevor Lawrence, and now Caleb Williams. I would say those are the three guys that were anointed, in their freshman year of college, that they were going to be a future first overall pick. And they all have the same flaws. They have, great physical arm talent and throw the ball a mile, but they're dumb with the football. And I think that, you saw what happened with Andrew Luck, that he ended up retiring because he was getting hit too much because he'd hold on to the ball for too long. Try to make that fucking hero play and can't do it. Trevor Lawrence makes his fair share of stupid decisions with the football, and I think you're going to run into the same problem with Caleb Williams.
Based on what we saw, especially this year, you would be right. I guess we'll see. What both you and I observed this year is USC had no defense.
Yeah,
so that probably factored in to a lot of the what was going on the offense, but that doesn't necessarily factor into the play-by-play decision-making by the quarterback. So, you certainly could be right. I'm not going to sit here and defend Caleb Williams' decision-making. I'm not like a Caleb Williams, Dick Ryder guy.
You don't treat Caleb Williams like Grant treats Drake May.
No, we went to the same high school, but I'm 50 years older than him. So I don't care. I'm just saying
Will would show up to games with his Letterman jacket and part of the booster club.
I watched him play one time in person. I was very impressed.
It's way funnier if we picture you 3-year Letterman.
No, he's super impressive athlete. I would say, as far as what I've seen in person, one of the most impressive football players I've ever seen in my life.
That's because Will's never seen Lamar Jackson play in person.
No. Well, no, I'm saying at the high school level, this guy was like unbelievable. Just jumped like off the field like it was like watching a fucking like grown man play against kids. It was crazy.
Fair. All right. I think we've slandered Caleb Williams enough. Grant, what's your 4 through 1 here?
4, I have Brock Bowers, tight end, Georgia. He's generational. He's a generational tight end. We've seen it since his freshman year in the national championship game. He's just a receiving nightmare. He's a massive human being. Like, he's got Gronk capabilities, but he's a better receiver, if that makes sense.
And I'm sure that he's not retired, which Gronk was.
No surprise that Coach G, who was drafted number 25 in the 2018 draft, is putting a tight end at his number 4 overall.
I mean, look, you're talking about a guy that, if you're talking positionless football, like, I mean, he can flex out. He's a flex Y. He can inline. He can block. He can run vertical.
He ran a few times out of the backfield too. Successfully.
You know what's the funniest thing about this guy? When they show him when he's not playing football, he's like a fucking dork.
Yeah,
he can play football. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I know. But he is a fucking dweeb. He's such a dork.
Out of place. He looks out of place anywhere.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Greg Roman took him at 5. So
I think that Jim Harbaugh I don't know. That's not a Jim Harbaugh pick. That's a Greg Roman pick.
Jim Harbaugh is going to sell out and take every single Michigan player.
As he should.
Well,
that is what's going to happen. He's going to draft every Michigan guy. He has your Michigan, your like dumb fake Michigan mock draft, Drew. Like, he printed it and he's like, holy shit, this guy fucking figured it out. And he's going to do that exact fucking thing.
He's going to take Mikey Sanders still 5th overall.
But isn't their only tight end Hayden Hurst?
Yep.
So, I mean,
and does Hayden Hurst know what he had for breakfast yet, or is that problem not solved?
It's the same thing he had for lunch and dinner. It's fucking cream of wheat. That's all he can eat.
Yeah. Does he know what day of the week it is? Like, are his memory issues under control? I don't know. I don't mean
number 3, I have Malik Neighbors, wide receiver, LSU. Just put fast twitch freak.
So you've come around on Neighbors over Odunze now.
I think I like Odunze personally, but I think Neighbors he's got a higher ceiling.
Better NFL prospect. I agree.
Like, he's an absolute dude. He's another alpha. Like, he's another guy that he's aggressive down the field. He's fast. He can run great routes. He does all the things well that you want. He's probably more of either a slot or a Z than an X, but he's still, got good size to him. He's built well. He's a strong receiver, but he doesn't play like a strong receiver. So that's the dangers with him, is the combination of the size and speed and the strength. And he's a massive playmaker. He's going to make somebody better day one.
Agreed.
Yep.
Well, let me guess at 2 and 1 here. I think you're going to go MHJ 2 and you're going to go alt 1.
Yep. So 2, I have Marvin Harrison Jr. He's a generational talent. I mean, I'd use that on Brock Bowers, but same with Harrison. I mean, Neighbors would be the top receiver in the draft, and I mean, you'd be talking about them as probably one of the more or better prospects to come out the past few years. And Harrison gives me massive Justin Jefferson vibes. The way that he plays down the field, the way that he's got elite long strides. He can split defenders. He catches everything. So 50-50 balls makes great. I mean, his concentration and the way he adjusts to the football in the air is at an elite level for a guy coming into the NFL. So his ball tracking is insane. He can play multiple positions if you want him to. Exceeds the route running. He knows how to set up defenders. If you watch him run his routes, he sets up defenders into the routes, and then he knows how to manipulate defenders while he's running his routes. So there's a lot of things that he does that he's so far advanced that normal prospects would be even number 1 prospects for the wide receiver position. He's so far advanced with what he does as a complete game that he's different, man. He's different.
He plays like his dad, but he's bigger and stronger and faster. And he won't shoot somebody over a quad. So, yeah.
No, that either. Number 1, we called it Joe Alt. Offensive tackle, Notre Dame. the dude's just a fucking monster, man. Like, I watched his tape, and I'm just like, he's a wall in the pass game. He's a mauler in the run game. I watched him multiple times where he takes on a blocker and they try to stunt or something, and the way he moves his feet and readjusts, and he'll push one out, pick up the second one, and he's sitting there blocking two people by himself. But he's just an ultimate wall. He's 6'8", 315, so he's got a little bit of a leaner build, and it's weird to say that at 315, but he's got a good build to him. He's not sloppy. He's well put together. He's athletic. Like, if you're looking at
Grant loves that phrase.
What?
Put together.
Put together, man. Put together. But I think that if the Bears were in a situation where they would have kept Justin Fields and had the number 1 pick, I would think Joe Alt would have to be the number 1 pick.
Like to throw out a slight protest here. Ronnie Stanley. That's my only protest.
There's so many examples of great Notre Dame offensive linemen.
Zach Martin.
Zach Martin, Mike McGlinchey, Quentin Nelson. There's so many great offensive linemen.
Quentin Nelson. Notre Dame's an offensive line factor. Reste Ronnie is an anomaly.
Yep, but I'm just saying that I'm out
and
on.
Reste Ronnie just took a not a restructure, but he just redid his deal to basically say, hey, Drew and Will and Grant and Trippy and everybody who's been calling me out, you know what? You're right. Oh shit. Gunner just fucking put one about 40 rows deep. Let's fucking go. Actually, you know what? I think I had it.
So just to run back, 10, I had Jaden Daniels, 9, Fought New, 8, Drake May, 7, Latu, 6, Adunze, 5, Caleb Williams, 4, Brock Bowers, 3, Malik Neighbors, 2, Marvin Harrison Jr., and number 1, Joe Alt.
So J.J. McCarthy belongs on the list somewhere. I know why you left him off. I'm not going to argue with you about this.
Because he sucks.
You already know. You already know you're wrong. You already know you're wrong there.
Because he's not good. That's why.
Drake championship, giving the ball to Donovan Edwards and Blake Corum.
Drake May does not belong anywhere near the top 10. He is your third best quarterback at best. I'm not going to live with him being your second best quarterback.
You're going to hate it so bad when he has a good rookie.
He's not going to. If a team's smart, they'll draft him and put him behind. Like the Patriots would let Jacoby Brissett start, and when they pick him, if they pick him 3.
No, they're going to see the dots he throws in preseason. They're going to be like, all right, yeah, that plan's not going through.
Or they're going to be like, oh, wow, this guy fucking sucks. I can't believe we did this. Shit, we just drafted Mac Jones. Now we drafted this fucking bum. What are we going to do?
And you're going to find every way around being wrong that it's going to be hilarious. I'm going to enjoy watching you do hula hoops.
Drew, you know what the best thing would be ever? Is if the Patriots draft J.J. McCarthy, and then you have to be anti-J.J. McCarthy.
If they draft J.J. McCarthy, I'll probably just fucking drive off the Tobin Bridge on my way to work.
Well, then that's the best forever for all of us. Then you're going
on my way. Instead of going to Fenway on Friday, I'll just drive in the fucking Charles River. Call it a day.
Instead of reincarnating weekly like I do, you're just gone.
Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out. See ya.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
That would be awesome. Then next week we can have a tribute show for you. We could do numbers.
No, I don't want a fucking tribute show. Don't fucking do that.
It's all right.
We're gonna monetize the fuck out of your suicide
episodes where we're dead ass wrong about things.
No,
just couldn't hear each other.
Nope, not allowed. No tribute episodes. I'm just gonna fucking drive my Jeep into the Charles River and just like let myself drown. Maybe I'll put some cinder blocks in the back. Call it a day. Jake dies every week. I'll die. I'll die for real. None of this fake reincarnation bullshit that Jake pulls. It'll be a completed job. Trippy, are you alive? That's concerning.
No.
Maybe Trippy.
Right, yeah.
All right, there we go. I was just making sure. We bored Trippy to death with our draft talk.
I was just over here looking at the live bet going up and down, like the live, because I heard when Will went quiet, I was about to say, yeah, that motherfucker over there putting in a live bet. I know he is.
No, I didn't put any live bets in yet.
Will's donating to FanDuel as we speak.
No, I'm trying to find a funny picture.
I mean, it's crazy though, because if I would have decided to bet on the Orioles today, I probably would have.
Trippy, what the fuck is going on with your sound, man?
What you mean?
He's walking around his house. He's had enough of us.
What?
It sounded like you were like 10. It sounded like you were like 10 miles away from your mic, but you're good now. Like you had your iPad on the table and you were at like a table on the other side of the room. But you're good. All right, so do we get into our mock draft extravaganza here? I give this about 4 rounds until we're fighting about some random shit and Jake calls it. But we'll see how this goes.
Let's see how we do.
Will is gonna pull up some off-brand PFF up on the screen, and then we're gonna argue who the Ravens should pick.
I was doing a funny tweet first. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Shit, my funny tweet derailed me. Hold on.
You guys are, listening to how the magic happens here.
All right, so we're are we doing 7?
Just set it for 7, and then when Jake calls it, we'll stop. So whatever round we get to.
Damn.
Honestly, after round 4, it's either going to be, is there a Michigan guy?
Oh shit! It already started. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm going to start it now. Hold on.
We're considering live streaming after the first pick, but I'm not confident in our technological ability. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's going to go. This would be, point number 1. All right, so we're doing no trades, right? Like we can't just punt on a pick and be like, yeah, I'd trade out here.
Right.
You have to actually pick somebody.
Right. No trades. No trades.
I'm just going to preface this by
shit. Melanie Newman's on the screen.
Anything Grant says is wrong. I think that we should just accept that as a podcast.
It still say you sharing your screen.
It just says loading.
Hold on.
No, it says nothing.
Airplay. All right,
I think the Orioles ready to come back.
Nope.
Hold on.
I still got 2 more innings, so if they get 2 more runs, they got a chance.
Wow, we scored 7-5.
4. They replacing the pitcher.
So if they get 2 more runs, then they would lose by 1. So that would be bad. They need to
I was
get
just
3.
saying that because I keep looking at the odds highs drop in the 500, then it was up at 8, now it was at 690.
They're plus 690.
Yeah.
Vegas already told you they're not going to win.
Bro, I know there was so many mad Laker fans last
plus 690.
Night,
hold on, I gotta bet that. Hold on.
650.
Hold on.
What were you saying about the Lakers?
Last night, I know it was a lot of Laker fans mad as shit last night. Yo, they was up by 20 points.
Motherfuck the Lakers. Fuck the Lakers.
I don't even watch. I don't watch any basketball.
No, I was saying it like that because by the Lakers being up by 20, right? I wonder what the odds was when the Lakers. I mean, when the Nuggets was
Jamal
down.
Murray hitting the game winner over AD, holding his eye and shit.
Why is it not giving me a
fuck
the
Lakers?
Here we go.
I don't know. You got Mad Castle batting right now. He might take one out.
At one point, Will told me Ryan Mountcastle was going to win the MVP. People forget that.
Oh, here we go. I got it.
Shit is in play. Shit. Oh shit.
You guys see that?
Oh shit.
I see your phone screen.
Yeah, I see your phone screen now.
Oh my god. How do you fucking organize your apps? Like, fuck off. Oh, that just gave me like AIDS looking at that. Will's got all his apps organized in like fucking, squares and everything. So no. All right, yeah, 7 rounds. Do fast for
to the house.
Why do you have to set up a room?
I have no idea. Hold on. I didn't want to do that. I don't want to create a room. Oh, I don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to just
enter solo room. All right, that's it. There we go. All right, Coach G, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, cool. All right,
deny that. We're not trading with the fucking Bengals. What is this fucking app doing already? What is this dog shit app, Grant? Oh my god, what the fuck? No.
What is this?
You gotta click reject.
Shit.
Click reject.
Oh
click
shit.
Reject.
What? I already clicked reject. Where?
I'm still seeing
player pool.
Yeah, this is not showing up on my screen. I don't know what's happening.
All I'm seeing is the trade offer.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
One trade offer.
Well, that's already gone on my screen.
It's not gone on this screen. Yep, it's going well.
Here.
What the fuck?
It's been some high tech. Now it's all black.
Oh, yep.
Something's happening.
Black screen.
Oh.
Blackout.
Screen with a mouse key.
Maybe we should have dry ran this before the podcast started.
Yeah, you know what? Play us fuck up. It'd be like that.
I'm just saying this is all Will's fault because he's in charge of technology. All right, here we go.
All
right, it's our turn. So hold on. Who gets to go first? All right, Trippy, you're not picking, right? Okay, so
I already know what Trippy's pick would be in this situation.
Well, hold on.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm gonna put my hand over it, but it doesn't matter. You can still see it. So you have to.
Did you put your hand over your phone screen?
Yeah. I'm trying. Listen, because it's the fuck.
Black screen.
Oh, I know what happened. Okay, it's when my phone goes dark.
When
Technical difficulties.
When they go in sleep mode.
Listeners are in sleep mode right now.
All right, Trippy.
Viewers.
Yeah.
you got to pick a number 1 through 5, or 1 through 4. Everybody
Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud.
Everybody put put a number behind your back. 1 through 4. You ready?
So you said don't say it out loud.
Don't say it out loud. All right, now name someone. One of us.
Will.
3.
Was Will right?
Yeah.
All right,
that's crazy.
This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous.
That's wild.
Right, I'll take number 1. I'm gonna go with. Let me see.
And we can't draft the same person.
No, correct. We can't draft the same person. I'm gonna go with Xavier Worthy.
All right, motherfuckers. That's a good one. That ain't bad.
Hold on, I'm gonna write this down too. I gotta write this down. I'm gonna forget. Fuck, that doesn't have a pen. I'm gonna use my kid's iPad for this.
All right, who's next?
You go ahead, Drew. We'll just go down the line.
Lad McConkey. I already have the best pick, so everybody else can just give up.
Hey, I like that. I wouldn't be mad at that pick either.
Jake or Grant? I don't care what order you're going.
Grant, I'm gonna take your boy, Kingsley Sumatea.
Good pick right there.
All right, so Grant.
Day 1 right tackle.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Grant, round us out here.
You already know. Xavier Legette.
Okay, hold on.
Is he on the board?
He's lower.
Yeah, he's probably in the 50s.
I think he is 52.
Where he's actually going to get drafted.
Although I wasn't picking, y'all know who I would choose. I'd probably choose
Keon Coleman.
Yeah, since we can't choose the same player, so.
I was thinking about Kingsley, and then Jake took him.
Jake, you took Kingsley?
I took Kingsley Sumatea. That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's not bad. I think all our picks not bad. I think if we somehow could get two of them,
they're reasonable.
Yeah.
So here was my thing that I was talking about when Trippy was in the spaces, but like the draft is deep at O-line and wide receiver. My biggest fear is that I think, honest to God, there could be a run of 14, 15 wide receivers in the first 2 rounds. So then if you wait to 62, you're sitting there at maybe a tier 3 guy. So what's the point of trying to build a receiver room if you're not going to trade and get that kind of guy? But with what we need on the offensive line, I would feel much better at about an offensive lineman at 62 than I would a wide receiver at 62.
There's going to be a run on wide receivers, and there's going to be a run on tackles or offensive linemen at some point, and you kind of have to, I don't know what the right word is, navigate around that correctly.
Yeah. I mean, you have potentially the second-round tackles could be Kingsley, Paul, Morgan, and I don't want and Guyton, and I don't want any parts of Guyton and Morgan.
Yeah. I don't want Paul either.
He's got he's got some refinement to his game, but man, he could be an absolute dude.
Oh shit, what's going on?
Okay, so we're in our round 2. So we're just gonna
just select somebody.
We're gonna keep the same order, or are we gonna do it again?
No, just keep the same order.
All right.
Oh yeah, do it. I'm about to say do it backwards.
All right, so I'm just gonna
backwards.
I'm gonna go
each round. Yeah, each round we just keep switching and go back to the regular one.
So goes Grant, Jake, me.
Yeah. All right, then Grant. And
That's fine.
If you're smart, you just go with the first guy on that list, I would think.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
There you go.
Under protest, you wouldn't have taken him without Will saying that.
No, 100% I was. The only other one I was looking at
is Malachi
the one right behind him.
Who Cam Kitchens?
Oh, fuck yeah. He's a dude.
There you go.
Oh, Cam Kitchens is an absolute freak.
Jake, who you taking?
I'm taking Grant's boy, Malachi Corley.
You taking Corley? Okay.
I like that Kingsley and Corley, Jake.
Scroll down a little bit for me, Will.
Call myself a fortunate soul on that one.
Yeah,
you taking Fisk?
I already know who Drew going to choose.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Fisk.
I thought you would.
Oh shit! Damn, I thought you was gonna take the person at them.
I was thinking about Roman Wilson, but I already took a wide receiver. I was thinking about Chris Jenkins, but I'm gonna take Braden Fisk.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Chris Jenkins.
I disagree with both of y'all draft picks.
That's fine. I didn't ask you.
You're too scared to be in the draft, so you're just the number guy.
All right, round 3.
I mean, if I was in there, then I guess I would have picked the dude Ben.
Yeah, I took Chris Jenkins.
What's his name? Ben Sinat.
He's a tight end. We don't need a tight end.
I know. We don't need no D tackle. And y'all both decided to choose 2 D tackles. So.
Fuck off with all these goddamn trades. What is this app? Goddamn.
Hey, they call it up. Oh, that's a good one right here.
Oh, I see a few. Okay, hold up.
I see everybody except for them 2 D tackles I would love.
Oh man, I see. I like.
Damn, look at this.
But this might compromise my next pick. So.
I feel like he can replace Bateman right there by himself.
Okay. I'm gonna go with DJ James.
All right. I'm gonna take Kieran Amagadaji. How the fuck you say his name?
I think that's Emma.
Yeah, Amagadaji.
No, man, I don't
right.
even. Gadoji or whatever.
Yeah, fucking. That was close. Ballpark, right?
Wayne Carter. Is that the Wayne? Is that?
Yeah, Lil Wayne. Dwayne Michael Carter.
Lil Wayne, son?
Wheezy.
Who next?
Jake.
That's me. Hey, scroll down a little bit.
Hold up. AMEGADJIE. All right, got it. I mean, there's some
whoa.
good names in here.
Well,
I don't really like nobody else other than Bucky Irvin. All them other.
What? We go with the dude from TCU, Josh Newton.
Josh Newman.
Josh Newton. Grant.
I said Newman.
You're gonna go with Braylon Allen, right?
No.
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 Scroll down a little bit more.
Oh shit.
Keep going. All right, go back up.
Oh, Grant's stumped.
The player you looking for, Grant's probably already got drafted.
Drew took mine.
Yeah, good. You took mine last round, dick.
Now I'm fucked up because I just saw my guy and I feel like he's gonna be gone when I need him.
Estime?
Yeah.
Trash.
Good. Sweat's tempting.
I thought about it.
Yeah, I thought about it too, but I already took a tackle. So.
I mean, would y'all? I mean, let's be honest though. Like, would y'all want another Texas player? Like, didn't he just have a DUI? Like, remember what happened with the other Texas kid we drafted? So
yeah, Sergio Kindle.
Yeah, I think we should stay away from him.
I agree.
Bro, that was like 15 years ago.
I don't care.
Shit, it was 15 years ago. God.
No, look. When we get to this point in the draft, I'm with Trippy. Any little thing that pops in your head to say no about a player, you just gotta fucking go with it.
Yeah.
The motherfucker was drinking and driving.
He's way down there, but I'm going with Jarvis Brownlee, corner from Louisville.
Oh, I like that kid.
Terrible pick. That's fine. Typical Grant.
All them nice players right there. Top 100 kids.
I was thinking about Will Shipley with my pick too, but I didn't do it.
If I had to choose, who I would have chose the first kid on the board.
You would have went Wheezy. I would have respected it.
No, I would have probably went Jalen, the wide receiver out of Washington.
All right.
Okay.
Grant, you're up.
That's a good little mini list right here.
Yeah, you're back up.
All right, scroll down a little bit more. A little bit more.
Isn't Kyrie Jackson one of your guys?
Keep going. No, I'm not very huge on him.
Jesus Christ. How far are you going to reach, man?
All right, go back up.
Oh, hold on. I know who you saw.
That's some good ass players back. Oh my god, yo, I see so many good players.
You're about to grab somebody out from Drew's clutches.
I swear to God, if you do it, I'll fucking kill you.
Go down a little bit more again.
Don't do it. Don't scroll. Fucking, you saw it already. Figure it out.
He went too fast.
Nope.
I can't go him, Drew, because I already got it.
All right, good.
I'm gonna double down at receiver and go Javon Baker.
Hey, good one.
There you go.
Jake.
I'm gonna follow suit, but I'm gonna go with the bloodline. Brendan Rice.
I like that one.
Mason McCormick. Thank you for letting him fall. It was a no-brainer pick.
Mason McCormick, who that is?
He looks like me.
Oh yeah, he looks exactly like.
I have to pick him. That's just.
And obviously, I'm taking Audric Estime.
Yep.
Nasty pick.
Hey, I understand the thought. The heir apparent to the king after he's gone.
I don't think he on EDC board.
No,
that's fair.
I agree. I wouldn't put him on my board.
Absolutely is 1,000%.
We don't need no Notre Dame running backs, man.
Dude, Notre Dame running backs kill in the NFL.
Kyron Williams was nice last year. Kyron Williams.
Other than Kyron Williams, who you gonna say? Jerome Bettis?
No, they're all productive in the NFL. All of them.
Speaking, Will is a nepotism whistleblower. If you go look at Notre Dame's recent commits, they're all nepotism kids. So just saying.
The highest one.
We had the best draft pick out of Notre Dame, Kyle Hamilton.
Apparently, I'm the one who took the highest guy on this board. So
yeah, you did.
Do it. You should have did that pick.
We're up.
Will, you're up first.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna see if somebody gonna select the play I will select.
Shit. Okay. I think we need to go at this point.
I think every player that we draft, first name Ray, always be like a talent.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it. Golden Dome. I'm gonna go with Cam Hart here.
You know what? That'd be great. Kyle will
I'm
love
gonna
that.
I'm gonna go Marshawn Lloyd.
Great one. I like that one. Not bad. Tough running back.
We need at least one more running back. So
Jake,
Go back up.
Great. Jake, there's a pick here that you have to take. I don't think you have
I
a choice.
To take.
Yeah, given your background on multiple weeks here and similarities between them.
Yep. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Malik Mustafa. Yep, there you go.
It has to be done.
I
He's a
mean,
beast too.
that last name, it seemed like it's like a play like a Raven. Mustafa with the tackle.
Yeah. He sounds violent.
I saw somebody
he's a
say
dude.
that he was a
He
good
can play.
tackler on the timeline. So I took
He
it
is.
in one of my mock drafts.
He's a very good tackler. He comes up and he'll fill lanes in the run game.
I think I'm gonna buy some tape on him when we get off. See what's up with him.
All right, scroll down a little bit for me. I think I already know who I'm getting, but keep going. I want to see.
You're
Hold up.
Javon Baker's still there
I'm about to say, why he's still on the board?
because I can't take everyone. I can only take one per. That's why I take the highest, the guy who's highest on the board.
Oh, okay, I got you. My bad.
It's just Grant.
But you
is
still
like
writing them down
Grant,
though, right?
Grant.
Yeah.
I'm writing them down.
Yes.
Grant is a draft hipster, so he's taking guys like he's reaching several rounds deep. That's how much of a hipster he is. He's taking them like 3 rounds ahead of time.
All right,
Grant's like
give
the
me
guy.
Give me Jonah Ellis.
This
Ellis?
IP is made out of goat
Yeah,
puss.
Jonah Ellis. The
Grant
edge.
said he ain't
Oh.
trying to miss out. Fuck that. What about that safety right there, Oladipo? See, we need names like that.
Victor Oladipo's brother.
But
That's his brother
I
for real?
almost went.
Hey,
I
Dematha
almost
guy,
went Ray
Dematha guy.
Davis. If y'all haven't, Trippy, if you haven't watched Ray Davis, watch him when you get off too.
Bro, I like him.
I do too. I almost took him.
On a
but I need
parlay,
a-
2+ touchdowns every week. Easy money, 120
He's
yards.
so quick.
I like that
All
other
right.
dude right there.
Will, I
Is
think this is you.
this another round 5 pick?
Oh,
Huh?
shit.
The last one was 2 round
Go to my
4s.
picks. Go to my picks. It'll tell you.
Yeah.
Of my picks.
I think we had 2 round 4s.
Of my
Yeah,
One was
we
a
have
comp
2
and one
round
was
4s.
our own. Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's not a bad draft
Doesn't
pick
tell
right
you.
there.
Oh, I can tell you.
That's a zone 32 mock draft. I love it.
Okay.
No, that's not. All right, so go back to player pool. I think you're up first, Will.
Yeah, Drew ain't
No,
feeling
it's
this
Grant.
list.
It's
Nice,
Grant.
Grant.
Oh, it's me again. Scroll down. I want to see if slow down just a little bit. Go up just a little bit.
These are people that probably ain't even gonna make the roster, man.
Give me
Oh, I like you right there. That
give
Boston
me
College
Javion
corner.
Cohen from Miami.
Okay.
Offensive guard.
Jake.
Go back up a little bit. All right. Go back down just a smidge.
Shit.
All right. I'll go with Curtis Jacobs.
Okay, I was gonna say some of these people are taken.
A Penn
Yeah.
State linebacker.
Scroll down, Will.
The depth piece. Go hit someone in special teams.
Keep going.
Whoa, Quantez Stiggers.
He
Yeah,
was
not about
he was
that.
the one I was looking at.
He's a CFL guy.
That
He
is
didn't
a
say CFL, man.
that's a
He's not
fucking
taken.
name, man.
Oh, we brought him in for a visit.
That's a name.
So
Keep
he
going,
didn't
Will.
go to college, and he went straight to the CFL to make money and play. He did like the basketball European route, and he's an absolute dude.
That might be
Keep
the
going.
wave now.
For
You know
real.
what I'm looking for, so just keep scrolling till you see one.
Yo, hold up. I didn't know he was in the draft. Wow.
Actually, I'll take Jalen Coker.
Blake Watson. I didn't know he was in the draft. He a cool running back.
Oh, that's a great pick, actually. How the hell did he make it all the way to this fucking deep in the draft?
His school. Look at the school he went to. That's why.
I
Holy
guess.
cross.
Yep. I'm surprised. Look, I'm surprised ain't nobody say the Louisville running back. I'm surprised ain't nobody say the
I already
wide
took a running
receiver
back.
from.
We have 2 more picks after this, right?
Maybe we can get
Yes.
another.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I have a guy I want, but he's not showing up yet. So hold on.
He might be gone.
He's not going.
I see yo from Michigan. I like DeJuan Atwoods.
What the fuck?
Oh my
I
God.
just reset.
We'll
Well,
ruin the draft.
well,
It's all,
we'll
it's-
call this a 5-round mock draft.
that's all right. That's all right. Listen, that's all right.
gonna do it for this week's installment. We'll be back to discuss this, that, and the other.
Fucking
You
Will
might get a
fucked the
live.
whole
You might get a
draft
live
up.
stream. You might get a live
Remember,
stream from us on Thursday.
Chargers fans, Clipper fans are just
That's
like
right.
birds. They're not real.
Hey, hold on.
They're government psyops.
My sixth pick is Aeneas Smith.
All right,
Cool.
that's fine.
All right, so
Smith,
for my,
Hey,
I
you
don't
can
know.
restart it, Will, and just click through to the fifth.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I would
Just
do that.
click random people.
that's fair.
All right.
Just, bah!
Just take the highest ranked player and then call it a day.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
You do slow or something? Remember?
Hopefully next week when I get on the podcast, we could be celebrating, popping champagne. I ain't gonna say his name, but yeah.
Number 7 is gone.
There's a new number 7 in town. His initials are not running back.
I mean, hey, if you look at it, if we get the running back that Will want from, the Irish, hey,
His
he could wear
initials
number
are
7.
After Earth. That damn.
Know what I'm saying?
Okay, just
that damn
now.
Night
Now
Shyamalan
listen.
movie.
I know. So I know. I know.
Did.
Now listen. I know that Drew has a narrative to uphold here. I get that. I respect that. But just think about it from an unbiased point of view. To have Derrick Henry, to have Keaton Mitchell, to have Justice Hill, and to have Audric Estime all in one running back room. That's a very well-rounded group. All right, hold on.
Yeah, estimate with number 7.
It's your pick, Will.
A dope jersey.
This is me right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see another dude I like. I think he'd be a nice corner for us. That Willie Drew kid. Y'all ever heard of him?
Shut the fuck up. Don't spoil my picks, dickhead.
Hey, you're picking after Will anyway. He's probably not going to steal your pick.
Yeah, don't steal this pick, man, because I know why he. Well,
yeah, I'm only taking him because his last name is Drew.
His first name Willie.
I have no other reason to take him.
That shit is funny. And Will be like, "Well, fuck it, I selected because his first name Willie."
I love this guy's name. I'm going to take this guy, McAllen Castles. I like having another tight end on the roster. I'm going to take him.
I would hate for you to be the GM.
Oh, there you go.
What a name,
Willie Drew for me.
Listen. That's the end of this round, buddy. I'm at the end of this round.
But you still say the best player available, though, right?
Hold on.
So what? What do you mean?
Whoa!
That was the end of the round. I got to hit this. It's going to go to the next round. So hold on. Let's see what happens.
So, bro, you picking a tight end because of his name?
Yeah, we're pretty deep.
Man, we're deep in the draft.
Pretty deep, buddy.
Bro, that motherfucker ain't even making the team. That's a wasted draft pick, man.
That's what happens deep in the draft.
Well, I don't think that you're right here. I think that we have to go Jake Grant, and then the last pick is
No,
the last pick is
you took fucking.
I didn't take Aeneas Smith. That was just because I thought that it was over.
Well, then you went one pick too far.
Right.
You did actually. That is correct.
So,
you the only one select the pick for that round.
Also, please connect your iPad because
that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now.
So put in Aeneas Smith for your 5th round pick. You already did it.
Go.
I'll put in Aeneas Smith for this round pick. How about that?
Fine, and then you can put whoever the fuck you just took for 6th round or for 5th round. But then we still need Jake and Grant to go this round.
Yep.
Keep the sanctity of the draft.
And you want?
Oh my god,
yo!
Oh my
god!
Yo.
I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch it. There it is, right there.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
You want Willie Drew, right?
Yeah, I took Willie Drew.
Yeah, he took Willie Drew. I'm taking Charles Turner the third.
I was going to say that's 100% a Jake pick. There's either that or Span Ford, and you were going to say something about Henry Ford.
Is this fucking? Is this position? Oh no, it says DN. I thought I said defensive coordinator for a second.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what did that say? I can't really see. Like, that's just like it say OC
right.
or something.
I think that
offensive guard.
I think that Grant is going to take Omar Spates.
Keep going down.
Keep going down.
Take the dude Drake.
Josh Cephas.
Keep going. Where's he at?
Oh shit! I forgot he in.
By the way, Sam Hartman.
Give me Gabe Murphy.
Sam Hartman is better than Drake May.
You're drunk.
Oh.
Give me Gabe Murphy.
That is true.
Grant's taking Gabe.
I like
Gabe. You're taking Gabe.
Gabe
Murphy.
Gabriel.
The
archangel who sits at the right hand of God.
What's that one kid that running back from TCU?
And who also conspired with the devil to kill Constantine.
I hope we get him. The dude Bailey, he tough too.
All right. So I took. Who did I take? Aeneas
I think
Smith.
I took the highest ranked guy.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. Willie Drew.
We gotta get Willie. If Willie Drew get drafted to the Reds, we gotta get him on the show.
So Grant, you're up.
I'm up for the last one.
This is 7th round, right? It's the last pick.
Scroll down.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I don't know none of these players.
Slow down.
Slow down or scroll down?
Yeah, slow down.
Slow down. Whoa.
I thought you said scroll down.
Slow. Go up
Shit
slower.
fucking with my eyes.
Keep going. Hold on.
Oh shit, Al Blaze son in the
Keep going.
draft this year.
What did you say?
Keep going up. I know he's down there.
You can search names too.
Can you?
Yeah.
But I want Braden.
Braden McGregor.
Yeah.
I would guess he's gone by now, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think he's down there. Keep going down. I think he's like in like the. If he's not there, I know who I want.
Said McGregor. I'm looking.
But I think he's pretty. I think Braden's pretty far down.
Well, if you go all the way to the top,
There he
you
is.
type McGregor.
Whoa! I just saw.
No,
There
that's
you go.
Yeah, there
yeah,
it is. Braden
Yeah.
McGregor.
From Michigan.
Yeah.
That's
what
what I
number
was
he
thinking.
at?
17.
I'm gonna check him out. Bro, I ain't gonna
All right.
lie, yo, it's some cool little offers. There's some cool little weapons in these bottom rounds that I can see the Ravens getting. If
Oh yeah.
I mean, receiver wise, I like Josh Cephas.
Go back to the top.
Xavier Weaver from Colorado.
yeah,
Tyler
Weaver,
Powell.
yeah.
Like,
Hey, Wilkes, go back
What
to
about
the
the wide
top.
receiver from Oregon?
We'll scroll up for Jake.
What about Anthony Gold?
Oh, we lost.
oh,
one.
for Auburn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
All
he's-
the way
he's
to the
like
top.
a-
You can
he's
go
like
fast.
a-
No,
like a
my
smaller
bad.
quickly.
No, I think he went to Oregon State.
All the
Anthony
way to the
Gold.
top. There you go.
Oh yeah, I think he did go.
Jamry Chroma. James Madison.
Yeah,
Defensive
JMU.
tackle. Yep.
Will, for me, search Crum, CRUM. I want to see if he's still there.
Okay, hold on.
I thought about it,
Jamry.
Drew.
If you
He's
took
right
him,
there.
I
He's
was
the
going to take
fourth pick.
McGregor.
Yo, we got to get a Michigan kid on our roster, though.
How the hell do I search? Hold on. I
See
want to
where
make
the
sure.
hourglass or the magnifying glass is, and it says search. If you click on that,
Where? Oh, I see.
Right.
Yeah, I see. Okay, hold on.
CRUM.
It's the edibles kicking in. There you go. I think I just saw him.
He's
What
gone.
the fuck?
Jaden
How the
Cremetti.
fuck's he gone? This is bullshit.
He's
There.
a high
I bet he went to the
profile.
Bengals. Can we search and see
Um,
where he went at?
Do you want
keep?
Jaden Crometti?
No, I don't. Keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling randomly and stop, and then I'll pick somebody from there.
Let me
Al
pick for you.
Blades?
Let me pick
That sounds
for
cool.
Take Al Blades.
you. Al Blades.
Yeah, and
you know who that
he goes to
is?
Duke. And he goes to Duke.
Tez,
So
Tez Walker cooked
That's
him this
Al
year.
Blades' son.
Tez Walker cooked him this year.
Bub
Man.
Means.
Bub Means. Wow, what a name.
Yep, that's what I'm going with.
Nice. There you go.
See, I see what Will with. Will, if he was in the war room right now, imagine all of us in here, we'll all be fighting this shit because Will want to select a player based
What the
off his
fuck?
name.
See, it went away. I didn't do anything. I just put the goddamn phone down. I didn't fucking touch shit.
Don't even think about touching shit.
I didn't do fucking shit.
I just put the fucking phone down.
Damn, it's actually a low scoring playoff game.
Will's gonna find a great name here.
EDC,
Storm Duck.
please,
Oh, you gotta take
EDC.
Storm Duck.
EDC,
Oh,
if you're
no.
listening to this,
Oh yeah, Storm Duck it is.
Yeah,
He
you
used
gotta
to
take
play
Storm
for
Duck.
North Carolina. He transferred.
And then he
All right, I'm
transferred
out.
to-
Hold on, no, I rescind that. North Carolina, I'm out. All right,
He plays for Louisville. now.
Miles Battle. I want you, Miles Battle. What position do you play?
Corner.
Oh, same. Perfect. All right, Miles Battle. I like it. Yeah.
Trade Rashawn.
North Carolina? No, I don't want you. No, thank you.
Well,
Goddamn.
looking like the Orioles ready to catch an L.
Decorian Patterson. I like that name too. That's a strong name.
Hold up, I heard
UCF.
of him. What school he went to?
UCF.
UCF.
Baylor Cup instead of Cooper Cup.
Oh shit, Xavier Weaver.
I think that's it. Right?
Okay.
Hicks was.
All right. So yeah, that'll. I think so. Hold on. Let's make sure.
Dang, Kyrie Irving got 3 threes.
I think Jake
It's
took the
good.
top ranking.
Yeah, it
Yep.
did.
That'll do it.
This has been a defensive game right here.
All right.
They've been basically hitting each other and fouling each other and missing shots.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna
Fucking
we're
getting
gonna
the
post
steals
our,
and blocks.
I'm gonna post my mock draft individually because it was better than all of yours. And then,
There you go.
Well, Zone 32 will post the.
Yeah, Zoe,
The entire
once I
thing.
post the results.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make sure you hook it up, Drew. I mean, Will, make it look a little, zone 30.
yeah, kind of
What's
like
up,
my
man?
my
Yep.
OJ Simpson,
Yeah,
graphics.
make it look a little decent.
Well.
You feel me?
Before we get out of here, just wanted to tell the masses and the people, y'all gonna know this probably beforehand, but I'm gonna shout it out anyway. Zone 32 is on YouTube. Search for us on the YouTube at Zone 32 Podcast. you see my face and the Wonder Show's in background and whatever the fuck else. And
So he put us on YouTube Music, right? So that you can't. There's no video attached to it. It's just sound.
Well, that's too fucking bad. I believe
nobody wants to see your fucking face. Is really what it gets down to.
So we live on YouTube right now?
No, we're not live on YouTube right now.
Oh.
We can extract the files and put them up on. But anyway, with that being said, that's gonna do it for this week's installment. We will be back to discuss this, that, and the other. But meanwhile, this isn't gonna go well because I got the wrong pair of headphones. It's time for me to die.
Zone 32.